G'day gamers and Happy New Year. Aussie Wargamer here in Moree, Australia, and welcome to my channel. On this episode, I'll be chatting about my favourite things in the hobby this past year and my hobby goals for 2019. So let's get to it, eh? 2018 was a pretty huge year in the hobby for me. I attended my first ever tournament, started this channel, and painted a bunch of miniatures. There was also a ton of amazing miniatures released this year, with plenty of contenders for my favourite. The Idoneth Deepkin and Nighthaunt releases were both amazing. I adore all the Harry Potter miniatures from Night Minis, and Raging Heroes and Mias miniatures produced some amazing models as well. But my favourite miniature of 2018 has to be the Mirmorn Banshees from Games Workshop. I love how delicate they are. Their poses are really dynamic, and the impression of their faces behind the veils is really sinister. I think they have a weightlessness about them as well. Crackin' minis. Well, I built, converted and painted over 130 models this year. I'm really proud of my current Bretonnian Sylvaneth army, but the model I'm most proud of in 2018 has to be my Nagash. It was the most ambitious conversion I've done, and I tried a bunch of new techniques when painting him. I love how he's kicking back on his throne there, like when you got to go to war, but you're in the middle of a page turner. I'm super happy with the way the conversion turned out and really proud of this model. I've also had some amazing games this past year. Special mentions have to go out to Ben for my favourite game at BrizCon, my mate Tim for some awesome narrative-driven games, Dave for a cracking Path to Glory campaign, the coach for a great relaxing game against his first Moon Clan list, and Lachlan for making his Night Runner fall out a window and die in a game of Mordheim. Bonza stuff, guys. Moving on to 2019, this year, my main hobby goal is to paint up all my box sets that I've got to paint. That's the Battle of the Pelennor Field set, 2 Soul Wars Nighthaunt sides, except for 20 Chain Rasps, which I've already done, all the Shadespire warbands, and the Night Vault box warbands, Blood Bowl, and Dreadfleet. That's 211 minis. With no conversions there, and no really big models, I'm confident that I'll be able to get it all done. In terms of games, 2019 is going to be the year of Middle-earth for me. I'm excited to get back into the game that got me into the hobby in the first place. I plan on playing mostly Legion of Blood in Age of Sigmar, and I'd love to go to 3 tournaments this year, CanCon being the first, with my Bretonnian Sylvaneth mashup. I'm also planning on running my first tournament as well. Details for that will be out shortly after CanCon. Well, it looks to be, and as for this channel, which has been a ton of fun, I'd love to hit 300 subscribers this year, continue posting hobby progress videos every Saturday, and maybe even incorporating some short photo battle reports in those vids, and topic videos every other Tuesday. Looks to be another exciting and busy year in the hobby for me, and I can't wait to get into it. Well, that's all from me. Thanks for coming on this hobby journey with me this year, watching the vids, leaving comments, and engaging with me. You guys are flippin' legends. As always, subscribe if you want to hear more of me voice. Catch us later.